Welcome to another episode of Timberborn in the village of Beaver. Today we are making a new district over here for our metal production. They are working over here on the mine. Well, soon they will be working on the mine when these stairs are finished. And we can now normalize the priority. Let's get them going. Over here we are going to make a new district with at least a district crossing. We could do a district crossing two-way, but that would fit like somewhere in between over here, but I think a normal district for now will be fine. District two-way gates. Oh, it's also for going in between to separate districts well. We first need a district crossing and a district center. We can just place that somewhere where it will not be in the way of anything. So let's place it over here. Need access to it eventually, so putting a part down here. We're not connecting it completely yet. We'll just let everybody finish building all of these things. Over here we can get rid of all these trees. Could just stamp out some of these little trees ourselves. So they don't have to delete every little thing, but wait, I spot one. I spot one more over here. So and then we need this has a recipe, just like everything else. So we need at least to import bricks and import extract. So we are going to need, well, let's start off with that. Just do this right the first place. Getting things close over here. And here would mean we have space, but in what building does actually the bricks go? I think it was a pile, and I am wrong. It is a warehouse. So we put here these two. One for no, not Phoenix Essence. One for extracts. And this one for bricks. And we are going to import those. This district, we're going to need a hauling post. And we can just place that over here. And then we are outputting scrap metal. So we need a storage, preferably a big one, a large one, somewhere where it's easy reachable. So let's think if we do something like this. It should work. Large warehouse. No. A large industrial pile. Over here, and we could in the future, of course, excavate things further. And also, let's get these things done quick. the beavers, they need a place to live. We need enough houses to actually have all of these 10 workplaces, a couple of haulers. We only need one builder. If you have an idea for this district name, leave them in the comments. So yes, that's now all freed up and clear. So we can build a little settlement for our beavers. Let's keep it a little bit cute and everything. So over here, let's just 1, 2, and across also, as we have a drought approaching in 3 days. They are going to need a campfire. So put another one over here. Contemplation spot would be nice. Let's give it 2 of them over there. Medical beds, because in the mines they will be getting very, very sick very, very quick. So I think might this be a little bit overkill? Probably. But at least productivity will be working well enough. Over here, this is 3 housing, 6, total of 12. And we already have here 15, 16 jobs minimum. So we need some more housing. Vertical lodge. It has 2 spaces. So let's put it over here. Let's have 3 and 3, so that's another 6. Put the housing a little bit over there. We could do something similar over here. We let our beavers go downstairs. Remove all of these trees. Don't need them. Prioritize it a little bit, these. And how far are they? They are working really fast on them. Logs is what keeping us a little bit down, but what do you expect with a big building project? We can give them 1, 2, and I think a clock would be nice. I would rather put that on like so all the beavers can actually see what time it is. This doesn't quite fit. Well, let's a little bit of that. And need to find a place for them for a rooftop terrace. We could put that on the top, like 1 here and 1 here. If we remove these rooftop terrace there, and housing. You can't reach these probably, so that's now they should make quick work of this. Yes. Decoration put in there, rooftop terrace, and of course where my ladders. A ladder here and there. And let's use just some nice fancy way of building. And then these parts we got tools for that. We have tools that we can use. So over here, this is working pretty nice. This will be 20, I believe 24 beavers total. 3, 6, yeah. 24. Can have all the haulers, and of course we need beavers. Here, I say sometimes stupid stuff you already probably knew. So we need replace this one. And let's temporarily get up parts there, and then over here we're gonna build the district crossing. Can we connect it already? Oh yes. That gives us plenty of workers. It is, well, it was a 19-day drought, still 18 days to go, but once this everything has been built, then we can just let them get in. But they need to build all of these first. And main problem is logs, so let's take a look. We have trees. Are they actually marked for cutting? No, because I keep forgetting to mark everything for cutting. Great stuff. Now we actually got some oaks to use. These, as last time, we can just let them grow and everything. Our fluids is looking pretty damn good. I mean, it is for a different day to look at our farm over here. So now things are moving quickly. They are building this, mainly needing logs and some access. So this is the immediate highest, and then this. And these are only waiting for logs. And then in the future we should also build up a tube-way system very close to the district crossing. So the materials can just zip around pretty damn quick. Things are over here are moving well. Most of the things are just waiting on logs. I think, yeah. Is everything just logs? Some dirt need to be put in place, but we need those stairs first. These are lowest priority. Planks, yeah, we do have enough planks. Charcoal, we are making bricks. Well, we aren't really making, but that's for a different episode. Let's give them some access to remove those little trees. Maybe we should have cut them down, but didn't really feel like it. These houses aren't connected, so the beavers don't actually start spawning babies. Because we need to set them up that all of these houses are just filled up with adults, and one adult beaver passes away of old age, it gets just replaced by a new beaver immediately, instead of just spawning a baby. Because otherwise we are spawning a lot of baby beavers that we don't really need or couldn't fit in the other district. So let's set it up. A minimum 24. Come on, click, 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 click. Yes. And they are, oh no, they are already getting in here. No, 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 no. Get back to the different district. Should set as obtain. This is just a little bit too far, that just can't get all the materials. Too far. Well, the other beavers get to build that one. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 medical beds. Could that be a little bit too much? Well, the mine is working. No. Gonna fill it up. We don't need those beavers working there. Get them into different builder jobs so everything gets built, and then we'll unpause the mine when we connect our district, our mining district. Wooden stairs, they only... I mean, if some things aren't completely built, that's fine. Over here, we should set up our... They haven't finished them yet. Well, we still have 500 pieces of wood. We still have some wood that hasn't been cut down. I did mark them. Yes, those I did mark. And the rest of the wood is just constantly growing, so I'm not all that worried by it. Here we can plant these ones. Probably these ones, the just let them spread. We can't... Yeah. These ones are not marked for maple, so they will have to go move around it. It is a tree that takes longer to grow anyway, so they won't spread as fast. I mean, we could use more maple, but well, it doesn't really matter. Is it? I got 1500, so we can just let it naturally spread. 13 days left in this drought. This needs to be set up. So District 4, that's a fat one. Or this one. This is beaville4. Yes, so we don't need to import all of this. Import as needed. Don't import. Well, import as needed. Bricks, yes, always import. Wood parts, charcoal, no. Dynamite if needed. If needed, this is always import, because they are gonna produce all of that. Other fluids we don't really need. We don't need ingredients, just recipes. Import if needed, and just I'm gonna select a couple of them. Which ones? Well, these ones, the grilled beets we have most of, and the pepper bread, and of course water. Apple juice is the most we have. This is beet and radish juice. Water, yes. So, do need to give them storage for water, and let's place a little bit of land over there. So this one will be for water, same. This one will be for apple juice. And then, well, this has been built, great. Can connect it up. And I think we can connect a district. So remove that part. This is all not connected now, so we can just put it in here and give that minimum of 24 beavers. Then we can unpause the mine. I think 5 of these will be enough. This will be for scrap metal. There are 10 working in here. I think 6 is enough. And they are importing, yes. Bricks, we need the bricks. This is if needed, if needed, if needed, if needed. Don't import any of raw food. Or we don't produce that. We don't have a lot of that. if needed, if needed. Yes. These we are gonna build some storage for. This can be done. These can be, if needed. They are drinkable. And 4, yes. So they can build this, and then we can just connect that part. Got one worker over here. This will need some materials, but we have water. This is set to import. This is importing materials for the mine. We got 10 beavers in there. And then just one for pepper bread and one for, what was the other one? I think grilled beet was the other one. Grilled beets, yes. That will give our beavers some good materials. They can very quickly drop it off over here. There are 10 workers in here, meaning we have a little bit, we are short on beavers, but over here we got 4 empty jobs. I think six will be enough. 4 will be enough. We got no occupied. All the beds are occupied. We got 17 jobs, and are already 7 of them have an injury. Well done, beavers. Well done. Absolutely well done. This will wait for materials. Do need a place. One for logs, one for planks. This needs, yeah, mostly logs. And one for dirt, so they can actually go ahead and store everything. Well, and of course import. We are importing logs, I believe. We are not importing planks. Force importing planks, and where are the logs? Yes. I think this is only if needed. Grilled beets, we are importing. Pepper bread, we are importing. All the other foods, they don't really matter. Apple juice, we are importing. Water, I think this should be it. I think our district should be working now. Maybe we actually need a little bit more beavers in here, but let's just wait and see until everything is running. Well, we are now we can actually import materials. So medium tank is being built. We only got the one builder, so we can now import dirt, planks and logs if we need it. If we have big plans for it, like, you know, crescent moon shape island full of mining and everything. And I mean, they got a pretty good living over here. They got a well-being of 29 average. Even though we got a couple of 8 incapacitated beavers. So these are 6 jobs. 1 is 7. 4 is 11. And we got 6 over here is 18. Well, it should be going well. Putting dirt over here. I mean, I would preference if they bring logs and everything. Now these are the important bits. These contemplation spots, they can wait. I just don't like how quick the beavers get injured in this mine. Well, we can't select between injured and not injured beavers, do we? No. We could only decide if we need more, or we should be making bots. That's the other option. But we now have scrap metal, and that's going pretty damn well. They are now building the medium warehouse. Nice. Can't mark this with priority for the beavers. That's a little bit... That's too bad. I don't see beavers getting hungry over here. So they can slowly build, and that's all the time I have for this episode. Don't got that much time today. So I hope you've liked this episode. I certainly enjoyed making it. This lovely crescent moon island of mining. If you have an idea for a name for this place, please hit it in the comments. And I hope you have a very good rest of your day. So like, subscribe, and I hope to see you the next time. Goodbye.